Hello, my name's Sarah Brinkley. I'm Executive Head Teacher at Abingdon Learning Trust, which oversees Fitzharries and John Mason School, and I'm also Chair of the Abingdon Consortium for Further Education. The Abingdon Consortium for Education is a partnership of 4 institutions: Larkmead, John Mason and Fitzharries Schools, and Abingdon and Witney College, and it provides high quality provision for the young people in Abingdon and surrounding villages and towns. What it gives us is breadth, opportunity and quality. Let me tell you a bit more about that. When you hit 16, things are not compulsory anymore, and that's a really exciting stage for you. And you have the choice. You have a choice of institutions, you have a choice of courses. The collaboration between our schools brings greater choice, and that's not just in terms of A-level subjects, although there are around 30 available to you. And so what we try to provide in the consortium is much breadth as possible, and in addition to that, flexibility, so that you're not tied to one institution, so that you're not tied to one group of subjects. Let me explain how that works. For the vast majority of students, the expectation is that you will take 3 A-levels. Why is that? Well, 3 A-levels is actually all that you need. If you look at the entry requirements for Oxford or Cambridge, they're asking for 3 A-levels, but they want 3 good A-levels. You can choose 4 or even 5, although this is very unusual. Those people that do 4 A-levels, usually it's because they're including further maths. So for example, physics, maths, further maths and chemistry. A-levels allow you to go onto a range of routes. University, perhaps more obviously, an additional phase of education such as foundation art before you go on to university, advanced level apprenticeship, or of course employment. And A-levels are a route for all of these things. We have a really strong and effective teaching track record. At the moment we're in the top 20% of A-level providers nationally, with around 41% of grades in the last 2 years being A-star and A grades. But it's not just those that we value. We're looking at progress over time, where you start and where you finish. And similarly, that puts us in the top 20% of A-level providers. Additional enrichment and opportunities that we have really allow you to try things that you've never tried before. Duke of Edinburgh Gold, EPQ, work experience opportunities and enrichment provision that allows you to mix with other people you've never met before, but also to try things for the first time, which might open a door to what you might want to do in the future. We have around 30 A-levels on offer in the Abingdon Consortium. By working together, it gives us greater choice. What I mean by that is, if a course isn't available in one centre, it probably is in the other. You can see in front of you the subjects that we have on offer. They do group into families on the whole, so you can see that if you're interested, if you're a maths and science type student, there are a high range there, but we would also include product design in that balance. For example, if you're thinking of going into architecture or civil engineering or something around that field. There are no limits on combination of subjects. You will have quite a free range in how you can choose them, because the subjects appear in more than one option blocks when it comes to timetabling. And if there's a subject that you want to that doesn't appear on our list, then by all means let us know and we'll see what we can do. There needs to be enough take-up of a subject for it to run fully. However, we do have some smaller subjects running, for example in languages. Here's some of our students to tell you a little bit more about the A-level offer.
I'm Joe Gomsall and I was last year's head boy at Larkmead School. I'm here to talk to you about why studying at the Abingdon Consortium provides excellent opportunities to all the students that go there. The 3 schools in the college have a large array of subjects that are all taught excellently by all the teachers. I primarily studied at Larkmead School, but mixing with students from John Mason and Fitzharries provided me with more opportunities to study. This excellent teaching provided me to get 3 A-stars at A-level, and I'm now going to study economics at the University of Nottingham next year.
Hi, I'm Lucy Elliott and I'm studying History, Sociology and Graphic Design at John Mason and Fitzharries. My lessons have a wide range of John Mason, Fitzharries and Larkmead students. By having this mix, it's allowed me to study Sociology at A-level, which I've now decided I want to do at university. I want to do the subject because, having started it at A-level, I found it really interesting and want to study it further.
I'm Oscar Richardson. I'm studying Physics, Maths and Chemistry at John Mason. This is really good because there's a massive mix of students from all 3 schools in my classes, and it really helps me get different perspectives from people who've had different learning backgrounds. My teachers are also really good at supporting me in this, as they help write my personal statement, and this will help me go on to study chemistry at university, and it really tailors it to the subject.
You'll see at the bottom of the slide here vocational courses in engineering, applied science and health and social care, and those are offered by Abingdon and Witney College in what we call the blended offer. The blended offer is probably what it says on the tin, in that it's the opportunity to combine A-levels with a vocational course. Some examples there for you. And we see these being particularly interested in things like engineering or health and social care. You might have a really strong desire to go into nursing, but actually you want to continue to study psychology at A-level, for example, or engineering, but you still want to carry on with maths or further maths. The reason that we're able to offer that blended offer is because we work very closely together in timetabling our subjects. If you were to choose that combination, you would do your A-levels in the school day hours, so between 8:45 and 3:10, and your vocational study would take place after school on 2 days a week. Here's some of our students to tell you a little bit more about that blended offer.
My name is Tia and I study biology, sociology, psychology, and I study the blended offer of health and social care at Abingdon Whitney College.
My name is Leah and I also study health and social care at Abingdon Whitney College along with business and media A-levels.
One reason that I really enjoy health and social care is the knowledge that it provides me to take this on to later life. I want to study midwifery in the future, and by doing this course it enables me to gain insight about my future studies.
One reason I enjoy studying health and social care is it allows me to develop my independence, which is a key skill that will help me later on in life.
My name is Michael Woods. I do physics, core maths, accounting and engineering at Abingdon Whitney College. Engineering is a very hands-on subject, so if you like hands-on stuff, very good for the machinery. You do a few bit of CAD on computers, and I want to do engineering after.
So why A-levels? Well, I suppose first and foremost because you can. I'm a strong believer that you have opportunities when you're younger that you don't have when you're older. So if you can stay in education and continue with something, it's a great opportunity to do so. And it gives you that springboard onto further education or employment. We've seen some hugely successful young people go on to Oxford and Cambridge, Russell Group, but also bespoke design-based or art-based colleges, performing arts. You know, it allows you to specialise at a time in your life when perhaps you know a little bit more about what you want to do. We also have highly successful rates onto advanced apprenticeships, and some of those providers are listed below. So if you want to find more about A-levels and what we have to offer you within our town and within our consortium, please go along to the websites of the institutions listed below. They'll tell you a little bit more. They'll tell you the dates for their open events which are coming, which of course are virtual this year, and also you'll be able to access the prospectus information and course outlines. If you're not currently studying at one of these institutions, don't worry, you're more than welcome. Around 20 students come each year from outside of our organisations to study A-levels with us, and they're very happy and successful young people. We look forward to meeting you in person. So you've heard briefly about A-levels. There's more information for you to find out, particularly at the open evenings.
Hi, my name's Ian Bilton. I'm Head of Access to Learning and I coordinate the blended offer programme that does a combination between sixth forms and Abingdon Whitney College courses. I'm here to talk about the sixth form blended offer. The sixth form blended offer is a collaboration between Abingdon and Whitney College and the 3 Abingdon secondary schools. It gives students an opportunity to study 2 or 3 A-levels at one of the local sixth forms and the vocational level 3 qualifications at this campus in Abingdon. The blended offer gives a unique opportunity to experience school life and college life in preparation for university or your chosen career. The courses available are applied science, engineering, health and social care and sport, and all level 3 courses are equivalent to 1 A-level. There is opportunity to do additional subjects, but please speak to your school and get in contact through your school with me if there are other subjects that you would like to study as part of the blended offer. It gives the same UCAS points as A-levels, and for those attending to Progress to University course, it's an excellent way to study. The beauty of the blended offer enables those students that would like to pick up a subject that is not 100% exam based.
Hi, I'm Helen Brown and I'm Head of Study Programmes and T-Levels at Abingdon and Whitney College. So you're probably wondering, what are T-Levels? Well, T-Levels are brand new courses and they're set to follow GCSEs, and they will be the equivalent to 3 A-levels. So they're 2-year courses. They've launched in September 2020 and they've been developed in collaboration with employers and businesses. So that means that the content in T-Levels meets the needs of industry whilst also preparing you, the student, for the world of work or further training or study. So the T-Levels offer students a mixture, so you have some classroom learning, but what's unique about the T-Levels is you also get really valuable work experience by completing an industry placement, and that industry placement is for 315 hours or approximately 45 days. So T-Levels will grow and they will become one of the main choices for students after GCSEs, alongside apprenticeships and also A-levels. So the T-level is made up of a core, which is the focus for the theory, the concepts and the skills of the qualification. You have a specialist element which you can select and choose to carve the way forward in your career. It has the industry placement, which is unique and valuable, and you'll also be developing the skills, knowledge and behaviours that employers need for the careers of our future. So have a look for our T-levels at Abingdon and Whitney College. They start September 2021 in these 3 areas: digital, education and early years, and in health and science. So keep an eye on our website because there will be more information coming soon. Education and early years, and in health and science. So keep an eye on our website because there will be more information coming soon. Search for T-levels on our Abingdon and Whitney College website. So what is vocational and technical education? Well, it's applied learning, developing the skills and the knowledge required so that you can excel in specific skilled occupations, or you can choose to progress to higher education. So why should you choose our college? Well, that's simple. So why choose Abingdon and Whitney College? We offer a professional learning environment which is perfectly suited to welcoming young adults. We're dedicated to preparing you for your next steps, whether that's into the world of work or progressing to university. At Abingdon and Whitney College we have a unique programme called Futures, which is a focus on your course, your future and your career. So when you join us at Abingdon and Whitney College, your vocational qualification forms only part of your overall study programme, because Futures gives you all of the other skills that you need to develop for your next steps. So for example, we've got a Head Start enrichment programme giving you the opportunity to develop skills and knowledge and behaviours. We also offer you the chance to go out on work experience to actually get a feel for what it's like to work in the industries and in the careers of your choice. So the whole focus of Futures is developing on the skills for your future career. Our Futures programme also includes the important skills around English, maths and digital, so you have the opportunity to continue to use them and further develop them. So what type of courses do we offer for you at Abingdon and Whitney College? Well, going from A to S, we have a whole range of different types of courses for you to choose from. Whatever your interests are, we guarantee there is something for everybody that will suit you at Abingdon and Whitney College. So when we talk about qualifications that we offer, they're all at different levels, and the levels sometimes can be a bit complicated. So this is to try and make them easier for you to understand. So we offer level 1 courses and qualifications at the college, and that's the equivalent to working at a grade 3 to 1 at GCSE, or if you don't have any qualifications at the moment at all. A level 2 qualification is equivalent to working at grade 4 to 9 at GCSE, and to access our level 2 qualifications, the entry requirements are 4 GCSEs at grade 3 or above. Our level 3 qualifications are equivalent to 3 A-levels. The entry requirements for a level 3 are 5 GCSEs at grade 4 to 9, including your English and or your maths. However, if you don't get one or the other, it's not a problem because you can retake your English or your maths GCSE as part of your study programme. We also offer level 4 qualifications, which are for those in higher education, so those working at an undergraduate level. So when you come to study at Abingdon and Whitney College, you have the choice of 3 different campus sites. So Abingdon is our main campus site, Whitney is to the west of Oxfordshire, and Common Lees, which is our working farm site with over 80 acres. Whichever site you choose, we have industry standard facilities, but do check our website to make sure that we offer the qualification that you want at the site that you would like. We're really fortunate at Abingdon and Whitney College because we have staff that have come from industry, so therefore they're teaching you at industry standards. They're our industry experts. They also make use of the excellent facilities that we have on all of our campus sites, whether that be in hair and beauty or in a workshop where you're attending to motor vehicles. We also work with partnerships, for example the Lee Stafford Hair and Beauty Academy. We recently invested 1.7 million in a new livestock technology centre, and that's just one example. We have lots of other campus developments in the pipeline for the future. So that was a quick whistle-stop tour through our study programmes and our T-levels. For more information, go to our website.
Hi, I'm Edward Collett, Head of Business Development at Abingdon and Whitney College. I look after the team that's responsible for all of the recruitment and selection of our apprentices, and we do a good chunk of the employer engagement work for the college as well. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what apprenticeships are and how you can find one. So let's start with the basics. What is an apprenticeship? Slightly differently from all of the other courses that we'll talk to you about, an apprenticeship is a proper job that comes with an accompanying skills development programme. We check out the employers that want to offer apprenticeships to make sure that their premises are safe, that they're doing an apprenticeship for the right reasons, and that they have a genuine job to work towards developing you into. So where we fit in is we develop the technical knowledge, your employer gives you the experience, and we work together to give you the wider skills that you'll need for that specific job that they're training you in, but also to give you skills to build on for your future career. This will be gained through a mix of time at college, training at work, and the opportunity to practice and put into place those things that you've learned in a real work environment. So what does that actually mean in practice then? You have to have a job before you can start an apprenticeship. Don't panic, we have a whole team of people who can help you with this, who will help you to find the right job and will tell you what is available and how to apply for it. Your apprenticeship training counts as part of your employment, so all of that time spent at college you get paid for, and you're not expected to complete work in your own time. Your employer, and we make sure this is part of the vetting that we do, commits to employ you for the duration of your apprenticeship. For the vast majority of our apprentices, that's over 90%, they stay in employment with the employer they completed their apprenticeship with. And as an apprentice, you have the same rights and responsibilities as any other employee. Here's a list of all the apprenticeships that we have available at the minute. As you can see, there's quite a wide range of professional services and also some specific specialist programs like engineering, IT and horticulture. Our team of people can speak to you about specifically what you're interested in doing, and if we have a vacancy, an apprenticeship training program that can match. Additionally to this, there are many other subjects that you could study that are available with other training providers across Oxfordshire. In terms of levels of apprenticeships, they work a little bit differently from other courses. So you can see here we've got intermediate apprenticeship, which is level 2 or broadly academically equivalent to GCSE, an advanced apprenticeship, which is what we would refer to as level 3, which is in line with A level, and then higher and degree apprenticeships, which are levels 4 to 7. So if you're undertaking an apprenticeship, you might not necessarily go from doing your GCSEs straight into an advanced apprenticeship. Some people will go from GCSEs into an intermediate apprenticeship. Other people will go from A levels into an intermediate apprenticeship. There's no right or wrong, but what we have to match up is the level of responsibility in the job role, the level of experience of the apprentice, and making sure that you're going to get some real valuable training out of the programme. Now, for some of you, the most important thing to consider is what you'll get paid. The National Apprenticeship minimum wage is currently £4.15 an hour. However, many employers pay a little bit more than that, and the average for Oxfordshire in terms of apprenticeship wages is more like £200 a week, or roughly £5 an hour. We do get some employers that will pay substantially more than that. The University of Oxford, who we work closely with, for example, now pay the Oxford living wage, which is over £19,000 per year, which is great if you consider that you're starting a job with no experience and no qualifications. If this all sounds like it's of interest, then there's a whole host of different ways that you can find where apprenticeship vacancies are. One is our website, where we list our current live apprenticeship vacancies. The other is the government's Find an Apprenticeship service, where you can search based on where you live or based by a subject that you're interested in, and you can find which adverts are live out there for you to apply for at the minute. Finally, there's Oxfordshire Apprenticeships, who offer free and impartial advice on a whole range of different training, and they can put you in touch with either a good employer for what you're looking for, or they can put you in touch with a training provider.